Paradise Lost. Adam and Eve are progenitors of mankind. This play deals with the fall of Adam and Eve from paradise. But what exactly is paradise? It is a place where one lives in bliss, ignorant of concepts like joy and sorrow, happiness and sadness, good and bad. We will be seeing how the immortal Adam and Eve, living in an utterly blissful state, lose their sense of bliss by eating the fruit strictly forbidden by God. God had created his favorite creatures, Adam and Eve, to live in paradise, but had forbidden them from eating the tree of knowledge. Seeing them this, God's arch nemesis Satan decided to trick Adam and Eve into eating that fruit. Here's how it happened.
Oh my dear Adam, I have a wonderful idea. We have so much to tend in the Garden of Eden. Why don't we divide our labor such that our work will be done swiftly?
Dear Eve, you are the one that completes me and most dear to me. Your idea is good if it were done on some other day. You know that angel Raphael has warned us against Satan, who is trying to tempt us. So it would be better that we together face this foe.
But my dear husband, why do you doubt my caliber to deal with Satan? Especially after being warned by God and other angels? There he come to us. And then let's meet here and know.
Eve is tenderly taking care of the flowers. Satan, in the form of a serpent, is watching her gleefully as he has got her now. Without Adam at her side, Satan is going to find it easier to tempt Eve without Adam. He is mesmerized by her beauty and is licking the ground where she treads, just to gain her attention. Eve finds this very amusing and finally looks at Satan, unaware of who he actually is.
Oh, Empress of this fair world, resplendent deep, how happy am I to meet you.
How may you hear this? How can you talk in human tongue just like Adam and me? You being a serpent and other animals of this place can't speak?
Oh, servant mistress, I would tell you my secret. For that reason only, I came here to meet you. There is this wonderful tree in the midst of the jungle. Only by eating the fruit of that tree, I, being an animal, get the ability to speak like you. Oh, heavenly angel, imagine if I, as a beast, would get the power to speak, you, as a human, would get the power of angels.
What is this tree you are talking about? Where is it?
Oh, universal dame, not only shall I show you the path, but I shall take you there.
Eve follows Satan to the forbidden tree.
I can't eat from this. We are forbidden.
No, Eve, no, don't eat it. Don't eat it.
Then you shall receive a golden opportunity of getting the power of angels.
Don't eat.
The fruit smells heavenly. I can't help it. I just have to taste it.
She eats it and earth mourns the fall of Eve, while the angels are trying to stop her. She is mesmerized by the taste of this tree and says,
This is the best fruit that I have ever eaten. Shall I tell Adam about it? Or shall I keep it a secret to myself? Then I become superior to him. But God has said that whosoever eats the fruit of this tree will die. And if I die, Adam is going to marry another. I can't take that. So I shall ask Adam to eat this fruit too.
Eve goes to Adam, who is waiting anxiously for her.
Oh, judge of man and God, what took you so long? I made this wreath of flowers for you.
Oh my dear Adam, I have had a wonderful experience today. I have eaten a fruit from this tree and it's simply ravishing.
Adam is shocked by this revelation and drops the wreath of flowers that he is holding in his hand.
Oh, Evie, what have you done? You have eaten the forbidden fruit?
Why would God keep it here if He didn't want us to
at first hesitatingly and then like a glutton.
Oh, what a lovely fruit. It is indeed very promising. I'm already feeling very powerful.
Slowly they feel drowsy and go to sleep. They have a troubled sleep, and when they get up,
Oh my God! Now I realize the difference between good and evil. All good is lost and evil has come. This is just because of you, Eve. Just because of you that we are in this state.
Why will you blame me? You willingly ate of that fruit. It's your fault.
Oh my God!
My once dear children, you have disobeyed my orders, and as part of the fruit, you are already seeing the effects of it. You have started blaming each other and not yourselves. I henceforth banish you from paradise. Go and live in the world, suffer and become wise.
Shall we never be repeat from the circle of birth and death?
You shall, because only in suffering is there true salvation.
this is how Adam and Eve lost their virtue. It is only by making the right choices in life now that we, the children of Adam and Eve, shall gain paradise with full awareness and in the real sense of the word. So I hope all of you enjoyed the play.
Yes.
So once again, can we have a big round of applause for all of them? Now I shall introduce you to all the participants of the play. Nupur from MA Part 2 who played the role of Adam.